Trust me.
Oblivion Underground. That's the shit. Yeah. Where are we going? Yeah. Hardcore! You are.
Suck my tits, suck my tits.
What's my name?
Oblivion.
Just say Oblivion.
Oblivion.
Oh my god, nobody's paying me to do this.
Oblivion.
Hey guys, welcome to the show. Some slight technical difficulties there, but I think we're now good. Can everybody do me a favour and share the stream across their social networks? If you're watching on YouTube or if you're on Facebook, whichever, that would be really good. My webcam fell down and my green screen went fucking everywhere, so yeah, sorry about that, but I'm here now. Welcome Sarah to the chat, Dams, Russell Parker, hey guys, how you doing? Also Walter, Dean, everybody on YouTube and also on Facebook. Hi, how you doing? Merry Christmas everybody. Thanks for tuning in. So yeah, we've changed the theme of the show a little bit this time. Facebook started to nerf us a little bit and cut people down when they're broadcasting with music, so we've reduced the show a little bit so that there's less risk. We're doing a lot more impromptu and live, and also yeah, just trying to change it up a little bit, make it a bit more bite-sized. So to start the show, I guess what we'll do is, while people are coming in and joining and etc., we'll play some music. We'll play the last track that came out on Oblivion Underground from Savage, and see where we go from there.
Fucking slut. Fuck you.
So guys, I hope you got that one already. That one's been out for like a week now. Oblivion number 10 by Savage. We're quite happy with how that turned out. It's been a really good release for us. We've got another one coming up which I'll show you after. I'm just going to start talking to a few people in the chat now. We've got hey Andy, Ravel, how you doing in the chat? Phil Chesworth, what's up guys? Are you drinking tonight? What are you drinking? I'm just going to get up the YouTube channel here as well, because there's people going to be in there. So yeah, tonight we've got quite a few things on the show. We've got the Oblivion 11 preview by Dolphin, which has just been dropped, so I'll be giving you access to that, which is going to be a free download. We've got a reveal of our lineup for our party in April in Belgium, news about our party in February in Holland. We've also got Mindustries in the studio DJing a set, and we're going to give away some tickets to Prospect this weekend. So yeah, quite a lot of different things for you. Who's in the chat now? Phil, hi. Sarah, hi. What's up, man? Wow, it's quite popular in both chats at the moment. Hope everyone's enjoying it. And is the sound okay? Can everybody just give me a sound check to say in the chat to say that the sound's okay? I had a bit of a technical nightmare before, so I had to throw everything together at the last second. I'm drinking Belarus Christmas beer. Can't see that for shit. Whoa. Well, it's Belarus Guldan Christmas 10.5%. Nice. yeah, everything sounds fine. Wonderful, that's great. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I had a bit of a nightmare with everything actually at the start, and then my network went down completely. Hey ho. So let's move on. What have I got for you? I've just played the Oblivion 10 by Savage. That was out 4 weeks ago now. I'm also going to play for you a brand new track from Dolphin. So this is Oblivion number 11. We're going to give this one away for free, and you can actually download it for free right now. It's on our Bandcamp. Just put it on there. It's completely free. Oblivion 11, it's a remix of Oblivion number 1, the track that he did on there called 2018, which samples the film 2081. Yeah, I guess without further ado, I'll just put this on. It's a real banger and I fucking love it. Cam's done a sick work on the video I'm going to play for you, and Francis Tripped and Cam did the artwork for this. So yeah, here it is, Oblivion 11 2018 by Dolphin. Enjoy. Cheers.
Distinguished guests from around the world, may I have your attention, please? My apologies for interrupting this evening's entertainment. Hopefully I can provide you with some of my own. I am a fugitive and a public threat. I am an abomination of the able. I am an exception to the accepted. I strongly suggest that you remain in your seats.
Well, so judging by the reaction in the chats, everyone's liking this. So yeah, how do you get this? This is out now. I've literally just uploaded this to our Bandcamp. You can go and download it straight away. I'll put a link to the Bandcamp into the chat, but it's oblivionunderground.bandcamp.com. It's completely free. It's our gift to you for Christmas. It's not out anywhere yet. It's not even going to be advertised on Facebook yet, other than this, until probably next week. So if you're listening to the show now, yeah, you get exclusive download rights on that. And yeah, enjoy the shit out of it. Thanks to Greg Dolphin for that. It was a nice throwback to Oblivion 1. When he gave it to me, it was a bit unexpected, but yeah, I really like it, and I hope you guys too. Shitloads of people have joined into the chat. So hey Kane, hey Matteo, hey Moritz, Peter, Anna, Nicholas, Craig, Lucci, Amy G's in the house. What up, Amy? How's it going, baby? Good. Yeah, if guys, you're all in the chat and you're on both networks. I can see here on YouTube and on Facebook. If you could share the stream, that would be really useful for us. It would be really, really helpful. As Russell Parker's asking, has Dolphin done a remix of Flowers of Intelligence by Zenith? Yes, he has. I can't really say any more than that, but yeah, I've heard him play it, shall we say. Any other questions, guys? Just slam them in the chat. I'll answer whatever. I'm here just drinking with you guys. It's chill. We've got Mindustries coming on just after. I've got a few bits and bobs to show you about releases, events, and stuff like that. I'm happy to answer any questions within reason. And yeah, go for it. What beer is this? I've already told you, it's this one, Aaron. It's the Coolerus Christmas beer, 10.5%. It's fucking strong. Fucking strong. I needed it after the bad start. I needed a drink. So, while I'm waiting for you guys to get some questions into the chat, I'm going to talk about our next event that we've got coming up. This is in Holland. Yeah, this is with LOMP. I've got some information about this somewhere here. Okay, yeah, so this is our first tour of 2019. As you can see there, we've got a pretty strong lineup. Shout out to Tony, by the way, for help making this happen. Death Machine, Dolphin, Joe E.T., Penta, Storyteller, Nori Make Believe, who's an awesome DJ. I'm really looking forward to seeing him play at this one. Jeff, also banging DJ, and also support from the guys over there. It's quite a new venue over there with a good sound system. I think it's probably the first industrial party in 2019, so it should be interesting. We got the venue's in Venlo, which is right next to the German border. We've got quite a big following in Germany, so it's ideally located for all you German guys that want to come over. Lots of parking over there, so I'm just reading all the things that I said that I would say. Yeah, we've booked everybody that's been booked, been given like a take the gloves off remit with regards to playing, so everybody can play whatever the fuck they want over there. We're hoping everybody's going to be quite diverse. That should be good. Allow people to express themselves properly. We've only got well, the tickets are cheap as fuck, so the tickets are €16 each, and you can get them from grenswerk.nl. So yeah, that party is going to be sick. I hope that some of you guys can come over there. Have we got any more comments in the chat? Beer is for wimps from Stain. Drink rum. I mean, if I drank rum on the show, I'd be a fucking mess. Actually, it probably would have been a better idea, and I probably wouldn't have had all the problems that I had at the start. Yes, I've got the wrong beer in the wrong glass. I'm sorry about that. Well, I just grabbed it quick. It's a good beer and it's a good glass. What can I say? Hi to Nick and Janik joining the chat. What's up? Hope you enjoyed the show. Let's have a look at YouTube. Mark O'Neill, need more black on the screen. Yeah, whatever, mate. Deal with it. Black, all black, everything. What else have I got to show you guys? Oh yeah, we've got a night coming up in April in Holland. No, in Belgium, actually, in Antwerp. This is with the guys from Underground Resurrection. It's the same people that used to put on the meatball parties in Antwerp at Petrol. We did some work with them before, but they're doing a new thing. It's going to be at Zappa in Antwerp. And the lineup hasn't been fully revealed yet, but I'm going to give it to you tonight because I can. So here's the lineup for that. This is 13th of April. We've got Death Machine, Dolphin, Tripped, Penta and Joey T from the Oblivion crew. There's going to be some interesting combinations of people playing different sets you might not have seen before. The Oblivion crew is going to be repping quite hard there. You've also got Chuck D, Carpinoctum, Suicide Rage, MRLK, Dazed, Minakush, The Preachers, Steve, Mr. Orange, shout out to Steve if you tuned in, The Stitcher, The Keith and some dude. So yeah, that's going to be a fat night. We're kicking off 2019 with some considerable style. If anybody wants us to come and ruin their clubs, then let us know, let their local promoter know, and yeah, we'll come over and smash shit up. Back to the chat. Lewis is brilliant. Still people giving me shit about the wrong beer in the wrong glass. I should have known better. Has anybody got any questions? Come on, you don't get many opportunities to ask me a fucking stupid question in front of everybody. Oh wait. It's okay. Hey Davey, calling me Three Testicle Boy. Hi Davey. Did you find your keys to your car yet? I got a message off Dave Ignan today saying I've lost both pairs of keys to my car. I can't get into my car. Are you still sat at home crying, Davey? Sorry, bro. When is my first solo EP coming for Oblivion? Quite soon, actually. Would you believe it or not? Yeah, Davey. Actually, I need to send you something. Any more comments? No. Joe, do you own the copyrights of your voice? I fucking hope so, mate, or else Facebook are gonna rip me down because they're fucking everybody up at the moment. Another party in the UK, somebody said before. Yes, we're in talks about parties in the UK, more than one. Probably not Akil University because of the problems that we had there, so to answer your question, Phil, but something probably in the Midlands again, like we were doing before when we were doing the parties in Birmingham, maybe something in that area, and maybe something a bit further south. Yeah, that's all I can say on that at the moment. Where do I go for cutting my beard? I actually get my my beard cut by Penta's girlfriend, Charlotte. If you want me to book you in and get you an appointment, then I can do that, Stain. Since you're in Mechelen so often, we could probably do that. Hey Scott, how you doing? Hey son, shout. Any more questions? Alright, while I'm waiting for people to give me some more questions, I'm going to talk about the merch. You can probably see the shirt that I'm wearing here. Doesn't look too good on this camera, it looks a bit pinky, but yeah, recently put this merchandise out, 2 different designs across 4 different garments. This design here was by Cam Artwork, front and back design on the front of the hoodie and the t-shirt. It's really good, it's come out nice in the print. This one's by Shovelface from Berlin. Again, front and back design. That's the one I've got on at the moment, but it looks a bit more grey in the proper print. Yeah, they're available on the Oblivion Underground website. So that's Oblivion Underground, well, Oblivion-Underground.com. Yeah, go and take a look. If you like them, get them ordered, and we'll get them out to you as quick as possible. We've also got a shitload of merch coming out again in the new year. We've got we teased out the Dolphin, Death Machine, Joey T, etc. Shirts when we were on tour, but they're going to go on full sale probably January, February kind of time. Yeah, somebody's saying what's going on with upcoming releases. So, yeah, we've got a big release coming out at the beginning of next year. We've just put that Dolphin one out like today. There was the Savage one before, and then at the beginning of the year, probably February, probably late February, we've got an album coming out. That's an exclusive for you. An album coming out from somebody. I'm not going to tell you any more than that because it's super secret, but it's going to be a good one. We miss Cam. She has to wave. Cam's feeling a bit sick actually in the other room, so now that you're living for a while in Belgium and experience this is from Davey, by the way, Dave Ignian System. Now you're living for a while in Belgium and experience the scene over here. How do you experience it? Is it different than the UK scene? And did you saw a change as you have been playing here in the past? Okay, so the Belgian scene's quite a funny scene actually. I've found everybody's good in their own individual way, but there seems to be a lack of cohabitation with each other. Everybody seems to fight against each other in different ways. I learned a lot about the different politics in the different clubs and also the police elements, and people trying to dominate certain areas of the market. My impression on that is that it's kind of shooting itself in the foot a little bit. I've seen that before in the UK where people screw each other and it just ends in nothing good. The only approach to move forward with the scene, in my opinion, is to work together and to have some cohesion. I know it's more easier said than done because a lot of people who are involved in this have different agendas. Some people are in it for the money, some people are in it for the fame, some people are in it because they love it, and then you end up with clashes because people haven't got the same level of priority or urgency on different types of things, shall we say. Has it changed since I came over here? No, not really. I mean, it's the same. I'm just travelling less. And how do I compare it to the UK? I think the UK is a completely different animal. You can't even compare the two. UK's got its base in like jungle and techno and hardcore and breakbeat, and it's had to deal with different things in order to survive. So the scene it's not really comparable, and it's suffering for its own reasons. But I still have massive respect and love for all of the people that are grinding in the UK. Yeah, they all know where I stand, and I'm looking forward to doing some things next year with them. I'm not sure if that answers your question, Davey, but just a bit of context. Why do you not make collab shirt with various Oblivion artists? Arjen, that's a good idea. Who do you think, Arjen? Who should we do a collab shirt with? Aaron Devos, how many nudes have you sent in one session? Fuck. What, the most in one session must be like 5. I'm going with 5. Any more questions? I'm gonna check over on YouTube. So Cam's just come into the chat to say a lot funny, right? Okay, right. So what else have I got for you guys? Oh yeah, I need to tell you about the Christmas bundle. I pointed you at the Bandcamp site already about the Dolphin release. That's there for free now, but within the next couple of days there's also going to be a Christmas bundle on there. We do it every year, and it's always the whole catalogue for the same price, so every year it gets added to. This year I think we've got 30 tracks in there, and it's I don't know, it's 15 or 20 euro or something like that. So yeah, Does that exclude toilet pics? I know I've probably sent more toilet pics to Aaron and Davey than I have dick pics. That's probably true. I don't know if that's gay or not. Is that gay? Oh, who cares? Right. So, yeah, I think I'm pretty much done here. I'm gonna put you on to Nils, who's gonna play a set for us, Mindustries. Before that, I'm going to give away some tickets to Prospect this weekend. Prospect's going to be my last gig of this year. I'm going to be playing in the Revolt Arena with Liz. People keep on asking me what I'm going to be playing. We're going to be playing like a very eclectic set, like breakbeat, drum and bass, breakcore, hardcore, industrial, jungle, a bit of everything really. We're playing first. We've got an hour and a half, so we're going to really try and mix it up a little bit. So there you go. Right, so that's it for me. Let's go to some music, because obviously I'm getting pretty boring. Please share this stream now, because the music's coming on and the interesting part's coming on. So share the stream, like the stream, tag your friends, and get people in here. But yeah, you're going to hear that with this competition anyway. Alright?
Time. We're giving away stuff!
We've got 2 tickets to give away to this Saturday's massive Prospect XL28 party at Massilo in Rotterdam. What do you need to do to get these? Like the stream, share the event, tag your friends, and hashtag Prospect XL in the chat, and give yourself a chance to win some tickets. So there you go, amazing prize for one of you to win. Yeah, this Saturday, Rotterdam, I'll be there. I'm going to be DJing in the Revolt Arena with Liz. Going to be playing a bit of hardcore, a bit of breakcore, a bit of drum and bass. It's going to be good, really looking forward to it. See you there. Next up, we've got a DJ set followed by an interview with a friend of mine. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Nils, aka Emission, aka Mindustries, aka Ghost in the Machine. Enjoy.
But first you'll have to break free from the city. You'll have to break free from the city.
Gonk.
That wasn't me.
It's the fucking mouse. Alright, Nils, that was sick. Classics, old school classics.
Yeah, it's just kind of the stuff we kind of grew up on and got schooled by.
Yeah, no shit, man. I was fucking sitting back there thinking, Jesus, where's he got this from? Because you're old, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm always yeah.
So, yeah, it's obviously a reflective set.
Yeah, it's a set we don't get to play that often. Or actually never. It's the kind of music we got schooled on and used to play.
Yeah.
But I think back when we started releasing Mindustries stuff, we always got booked for that stuff.
Yeah.
We don't regularly get booked for like Millenium or
Also,
old school
you're
stuff.
known as like Mindustries or Ghost in the Machine, but originally you're Emission, right?
That's how it started off as. Yeah. That was like, which was basically everything. It wasn't a set style. I liked hardcore back then. I liked the old school house, the UK breakbeat stuff. And it was just, basically my first DJ name. And the reason why I've always kept it, because I've always loved playing all that stuff.
Well, every time I see you play under this name, like with Lizette or whoever, it's always like really cool music. It's, it's not...
That's what's got... It's
roots
usually,
music.
It's the music that got me into electronic music.
Yeah.
So that basically the first time I got in touch with was like the Turn Up the Bass compilations and like a lot of Dutch compilations that got me into house.
Yeah.
And that's why I always kept that name, because usually when you get booked, there's always an expectation.
I mean, you still play gigs with
Exactly. Not regularly, but every now and then, and I enjoy them the fullest.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, I don't get to play this, and also, which means I don't get to hear these tracks often on a sound system.
Yeah.
And for me to be playing this on a sound system is amazing.
It was even better for us because we weren't working for it. We were sat there listening to it. It was great.
Yeah. No, but it's a lot of fun, and it's the stuff I like to play at home, but you never, because of Mindustries, you have a certain expectation. Emission kind of has that freedom where I could either play old school house or old school hardcore or old school acid. It has a bit of more wiggle room.
Yeah.
But of course you have because you produce certain tracks and you come from a certain period of time.
But you take elements from that into...
Yeah, but of course, before we started making music, as Mindustries started releasing music, there was a long period before that where we got influenced by a lot of stuff, and obviously we're playing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But that's not the period you were known for. So it's logical that people don't necessarily book you for that, because you're not from that period.
So what were the first things that got you into music? Like, how did you... I mean, we were talking earlier on about how you were, when you were really young, you were going into record shops with notes about things that you'd heard on the radio or heard somewhere and going, give me more of this. Like,
that was the thing. Like, music was always... I was always into drawing. That was basically my thing.
Yeah.
Like, as I told you before, my parents, if you would ask them what is Nils going to be like later, it's always going to be something visual. Yeah. I was always drawing. But music always intrigued me. The fact that I could like go to my parents' like record cabinet, put on a record, and feel like scared, and then put on another thing.
Yeah, because you can play the emotions.
You could like recall emotions, and that was the thing that intrigued me. And then I remember hearing, for instance, Prodigy. I heard G-Force and Android for the first time. The first thing I did was run to the record shop with a note, like, do you have more of these guys? So that was right. So that I always knew I had an interest in that type of music, the old school or whatever now referred to old school, but then it was like new electronic music.
Yeah.
And I think still the fun thing about that period is the fact that everybody was just fucking around with drum computers and synthesizers. There were no genres, no labels. And there were like 800 labels, and it was like, yeah, sure, we'll release it. So there's a lot of stuff. I'm still digging through like the whole of Belgium and the whole of England, like just digging through labels, because there's always that B-side.
A little bit of inspiration.
You could play like within a set. I could go from breakbeats like steady to like old techno, basically like basic beginnings, oranges of techno. Yeah. And you could do it all in one set, and it all for some reason sounds fitting. And that's the thing with hardcore. I think especially now, everything sounds like it has a sound. So anything you play apart from it, if I play tracks I play right now, if I play them in a regular Mindustries set, they would probably sound off.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of...
But like you're playing some of this older sounding stuff in your Ghost in the Machine sets, right? So like you're getting deep on these.
But that's the thing,
like a thing in techno almost, where people are playing like the old classic technos as closers because they're like,
That's the thing. It kind of fits.
Yeah, it fits.
And that for me, that's the joy right now. I can
Yeah.
play tracks that stem from like 92, 93 and see people from like 20, 21, 22 years old who have no reference to that, who go crazy on. Yeah, who go crazy on. So, and that's the fun for me right now. But also in producing the music, I think with the Ghost in the Machine project, there's a lot that I would produce, and that I would maybe, if I would produce that type of track, maybe not that track, but that type of track as Mindustries or something else, I would put it on a B2, or it would become a free download thing. Yeah. Whereas if I would produce a Ghost in the Machine, I would give it that A1 attention. Yeah. Which I don't know, I put the effort in, I love what I do, so you the way you feel about the track is always the A1, because you like what you do.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's the joy. So kind of having two different platforms to release like both of these things you want to put out.
So the Ghost in the Machine thing, though, it's really blown up at the moment. Like,
it's going well. Yeah, it's being
well,
very
no understatement.
No, but I'm just happy with the fact that it's so well received. It's something that kind of just.
Oh, you have an empty glass.
Yeah, but wait, almost.
Come on.
Oh yeah! No, the fun thing, I think most fun thing about oh, really? Let's do it. Oh shit. Glad I'm staying over. No, but the fun thing about Ghost in the Machine is that it wasn't a planned thing. It was just something that kind of emerged from...
Move back a bit.
From actually me meeting Frank years ago. I think it was 2000, I'm sure it was 2004, and we met. And we kind of noticed that we got schooled the same way when it comes to music. So the old school acid, but also old school hip hop. Yeah. We had the same like humor for like wordplay, and so like there were a lot of similarities there. Yeah. And that was always fun. We never basically we basically never we grew, but we didn't grow up. Yeah. That's the thing. But within that, like. It was always fun, and we never had a plan of like having a duo or having a separate thing. Mm-hmm. But most of the time when we're sitting in the studio, it would kind of always work, because we would always kind of know our strengths and weaknesses and what we liked to do and what we didn't like to do. So there was like this complete freedom, and knowing like, hey, I need some edits, you go. Hey, I need some atmospheric stuff, you go. Like constantly knowing it, without like no problems of handing over the work to someone else for certain elements. So there was always that, but we never. And the name Ghost in the Machine was like years old, probably.
I was going to ask, where did that come from?
It was
because I always think of Ghost in the Shell when I hear it. So.
Ghost in the Machine, it's I don't know if people or you remember, we did that Transformers Genosha picture disc. Yeah. The titles of that release were 4 episodes of Transformers, and the samples we used were from the vocal samples we used were from those particular episodes. Okay. There was one leftover title, which was Ghost in the Machine. And we basically took that name, maybe even like 8 or 9 years ago, just for playing the occasional acid set. Producing was never a thing. Okay. So, and then I told Frank, like, hey, I want to make an acid track with you because you made acid track 1, Noah made acid track 2, and I both loved those tracks. So like, hey, let's do acid track. But we didn't have a platform for it, whatever. And we basically made 1.5 track. We made a second one. Yeah. And I think we had a gig like every half year, every 6 months or something. So once we had a gig, and I turned that.
It was just like a little like
very side thing. There were no plans, side,
like a diagonal thing.
Yeah, it was. There was no plans of taking that any further, just so we could play the old stuff that we love without any expectation of like, oh, those are the Outside Agency guys or the Mindustries guys, or no expectation. Just play what you want to play. Yeah, which we always do, but you get what I'm saying. Like, there's no expectation there. So, and then I remember we had a gig, I think it was in Roosendaal or something like, it was Roosendaal, and I made that extra half track that we made, I kind of made a playable version of that. I remember playing it, and Frank was like, hey, what's this? I was like, dude, that's us, like 6 months ago. He was like, dude, let's just do a label, and we'll do 3 releases or something like that. And if nothing happens, fine. We just made some music that we believe in. 3 releases. Well,
and fast forward to now.
Exactly.
And you signed on Perk Tracks.
Exactly. So
woo.
Yeah, but that's it. And I think because we're having so much fun because it wasn't a planned project. It wasn't a whole set out strategy, or it just happened. Yeah, and it caught on, and then of course we started working for it. once we noticed, like, hey, we might have something here.
Yeah.
This is fun.
I think for many people, especially people that are associated in the hardcore scene, it's nice to see, like, we have a sense of pride to see people like good people like you who we like love for other things going and doing something and being successful.
Well, I think that's
nice.
Well,
for us,
first of all, thank you, but I think that's also the fun part.
Yeah.
Seeing both the response we're getting from the scene we're going to, as from the scene we're coming from.
Yeah.
So that's.
But how does it compare? So like if you were to compare the hardcore scene to the techno scene,
I could never really leave the hardcore scene because of everything we've built up in terms of friendship.
Yeah, right.
It's family.
I'm not saying leave, but I'm saying like
no, but that's a comparison. Like there's a real family feeling on that side.
Don't cry, dude.
No, but like I said, there's almost a family feeling on that side because you've known people for so long, and you kind of respect each other. You fully know what you're about. Yeah. And as far as the techno scene right now, we're still discovering. Yeah. So it's kind of still fresh and unfamiliar, which is really refreshing and really scared on the other hand. Like you don't know how to.
You're kind of jumping in at the
you're just jumping in.
Hope you can swim.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're just jumping in and just figuring everything out while you go. While as the hardcore scene,
it's kind of starting again.
It feels like starting again, which is
it's like being that kid with the demo tapes. Like, hey guys,
yeah. So which is both really refreshing. That's because
cool,
I think years before this all started, I was saying to people like, I'm really looking for something to start, like just from scratch.
It's almost like you know, when you think, imagine if I could go back to being a teenager and being a virgin and all
but with the knowledge of now.
But
that's the thing.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Like you kind of know how things work. I think you kind of know. You know how making music works. Yeah. And you know how some parts of the game work. Yeah. Oh yeah, that sounds weird, but you know. Yeah. So you're just trying to see like, hey, how far can we?
Yeah. So on the knowledge of music, how are you applying like your hardcore music principles to the techno scene? Because obviously you guys have a certain sound within the techno scene, which is different to others. It's a different sound because you've come from this background. How have you found the transition between the two? Is it difficult not to go and like?
I don't think it is because I think it's a part that you kind of left out on the hardcore scene. Yeah. When you produce hardcore records, because nowadays I think everybody's doing like a lot of. It's pretty common to do like 2-track releases. Yeah. Or a 1-track release even. Just release a track. Yeah. Which is really cool that you could be able to do that. But the other side of that, I think, is that you lose the whole B-side thing. Yeah. There's no B-sides anymore. Everything has to work. Yeah. So I think in that perspective, it's really fun to take certain elements that you normally would do on a B-side and like mold them into something else. Yeah. Or of course we take some, I think we're a bit more straightforward with some of the elements, like the percussive elements, for instance, like claps and snares, and like sometimes we just put the clap on the kick, which is not that regular.
Like 20 over each other.
So there's, of course, but I think there's some. Of course, you can notice in the way we make music that we're schooled by like the hardcore scene.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I think that's where we kind of differ, or maybe not even differ, but that's what we were thinking about when we started releasing music. Like, hey, how is that going to go over on the other side?
But it's gone well. So,
people. Like I said, like I'm really thankful for every like the positive feedback that we've been receiving so far.
I'm being received. I really am. And so, talking about hardcore, Mindustries. So obviously you're one of your longest term projects.
Yeah, I think the first release was like I just realized it was almost like 15 years ago.
Yeah, with Yuri. Shout out to Yuri.
Shout out to Yuri.
Yo.
My man.
And so, how's that going?
Yeah, it's going well. Of course, we have a bit of
some stuff before. It's like standard, amazing, fucking high quality.
There's some stuff coming up, of course. We're working on a solo record, and there's a like single separate track coming out on a compilation pretty soon. Yeah. Next to that, we did a collab with Nosferatu, who's been a longtime friend, who's actually the one who introduced us to the whole Enzyme record. So actually the one that got us started. So since we've been knowing each other so long, we were like, hey, we really should do something together, like at least once, like mix like the style he's doing now with the old sound that we used to do, or the old sound he used to do, and trying to create something that might work. So that turned out really nice. So I'm really curious. We haven't had the chance to play that yet. Last couple of gigs were like. Yeah, no, I know. No, but to play it out in front of a crowd, we haven't had the chance. Like, I think Nosferatu did, and he said it went over well.
Cool.
It's just the type of gigs that we had and the types of time slots that we've had so far. Yeah. It just, there wasn't room for it, just didn't fit.
Next time, Batman.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, that's the thing. So, but I'm happy about that. So, no, but that's still going on. I'm still fully dedicated to Mindustries because that's, like I said, I can't leave that alone.
It's your longest standing project. You can't let it go.
And I notice I still need it.
Yeah.
Like everybody's like, the Ghost Machine's going well. Yeah, but still and like I said before, every time we've played a Mindustries gig during this last period, like the next day I'm in the studio making kick drums because I just love it. It's just it's how I grew up. It's how I got schooled. It's how I, you know, exactly. That's what caught me the first. I think about the hardcore scene is what I loved. Was I used to go to all types of different parties. Like I went to a school where there were a lot of different people. Like we had the gabbers from that area of the town, we had the hip hop crowd, we had the metal crowd, and I would hang with all of them. But I think the major hardcore parties were the first time where that really grabbed me. It was like, whoa, this is really like a room with thousands of people, all like as one, just letting go and enjoying like basically noise and but like
control chaos.
You control chaos, and I love that. I just didn't see it as I've never seen such a massive spectacle of it, and I remember that just grabbed me, and that's where the addiction started. That's why I probably will never, as long as I will be able to make music, I will probably never let go of that. So still working on new projects.
Good. So I guess we should close up. I think we've been ranting for a little while.
Probably, yeah. I'm not keeping track, so
no, neither am I really. I'm just drinking. Any news you want to get out there to the people? Anything you want to say to our amazing?
There's a lot of new Mindustries stuff coming up, so keep track on that.
This is the camera.
Oh, really? Like, there's a lot of new Mindustries stuff coming up. Keep track of that. Probably by the time this airs, there will be some stuff out, and expect way more.
Okay.
And this was fun playing this, right?
Yeah, well, thank you for coming, man. Jesus.
No problem. Happy to be here.
Okay. Any one word to say to anybody in the scene right now?
One word.
One word.
Jesus, penis. No.
Jesus, penis. And on that note, we're done. Out. See you.
Bye.